Hello, about to say Night City. I don't know. Hello, Night City! How are y'all doing? Pardon the last minute mic adjustments. Uh, man, life's been crazy. I'm pretty sure I say that every week, but alas, that's just how it is at this point, I think. I don't know. If things could chill out, that'd be nice, but, you know. Well, today I have been kind of really looking forward to because making that one shot is really fun, and wouldn't you know it, I've actually had quite a few ideas in the meantime of like extra things and not just like details of like the things we haven't finished, but like additions. Something I haven't really done for um what's the word? Other one shots yet. Uh so y'all know about the newspaper. Cyberpunk's got the same thing, but they're called scream sheets. Why they're called that, I don't know. Excuse me. But what I do know is that you can make it a stylized newspaper, being like, here's what's going on in the world, kind of like a, hey, I bet you can guess what this story's like, what this game's gonna be about. So probably gonna try calls it. Making a scream sheet. Speaking of Cyberpunk, do you play with the furry mod Biosculpted Exotics? Funny enough, there is a supplement book that just got released, not with just exotic body sculpting, but extreme body sculpting. There's apparently a what's it called? A cyberpunk style graphic novel about this bar called Valhalla. Haven't played it yet, but I might now. But there is, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm gonna show you because it's hilarious. I might include it in my game later, but you know what? Yeah, oh well. Cyber extra ideas and mixing drinks and changing lives. Behold, Cyberpunk Red and Valhalla crossover. Behold, the goodest boy, Rad Shiba. I love him so much. And turns out they added extreme biosculpting. Instead of like 4, it's 8d6 humanity loss. It's just wild. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Because having my players be like, I'ma be a lizard. But like if you're talking about the 2077, I actually haven't modded it yet. That's something I do want to do. That's probably what you were talking about first, now that I'm realizing it, Dragon. Oh well. I'm glad to see you again. Tiny kobold, fast and perfect for infiltration and head pats. Dude, if it's worth the 8d6 humanity loss to just be like, hey yo, Doc, turn me into this thing, I'd say full send it. Because normally, in the main book, there's, exotic body sculpting you can get. I mean, come on. Oh, come on. I can turn this volume down more. That's good enough. Anyway, it's great. of your V, please do. Um, Exotic, normally you can put on elf ears and, like, cat tails and dog noses and all this other kind of stuff. But, like, that's exotic. You can go full furry. But with extreme body sculpting, you can just be a dog. It's honestly amazing. And Rad Shiba has to be the best addition to any cyberpunk I have ever seen. I mean, look at the guy. He's so rad. Oh, your V's cool. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna give that a good ol' thumbs up. But now today, we're going to do some detail work from not session. You know, we'll call it last session of, what's it called? One-shot making. Oh, you're a nomad. Nice. We're going to do what detail work we need to make the Bozo Blast Party a viable one-shot. Let's see. So, last time, we had a half-made map. We made a mind map to show, like, the details of what could be done to make the story move. We made, like, alternate plot, discovery points, like, of, oh, if they have a good, tech check, they can actually open up the box and see that it's not a package and it's a bomb. They could be on good terms or just kill people because they want to go absolutely psycho. Plenty of different things. And, this week, what I think I really want to do is, put character names down, make a scream sheet, and, what's the word? Potentially compile this into a book format, like on a PDF or something. Because having this be downloadable would be amazing. Like, imagine just giving people a map, a story, a characters, apparently is how you say it now. I would just love it if I could make this a viable one-shot. You grew up on a farm IRL, so Nomad just fits me more. I getcha. Nice. I personally am sitting here just like, I am a techie street kid, like, 100%. Like, I didn't grow up poor, but I grew up poor enough, and I grew up early 2000s poor, and, well, I know what class I am, essentially. So, I did a little bit of research before the, live stream started, and if we go to Cyberpunk Red, Scream Sheet Kit, I found an entire document of, Scream Sheet info. Of, like, what is it, how to use them, using the PDFs, and layering things, and how to use all the layout templates, and the JPGs, I meant. And one of the best parts about this whole thing is Sega Atari. Like, if that ain't just a straight up, like, Sega Atari parody, I don't know. I don't know what it could be if it wasn't that. Oh, it's so good. So I'm hoping to use what info is in here and actually make scream sheets. because there's Arasaka, Karoshi, the News, Segatari, Biotechnica, all sorts. What's the Militech logo? Oh, how did I miss that? Anyway, use all these different little tools and try to make a scream sheet. It'll probably be ass. The first one, oh, terrible. But alas, I'm going to do my best. So if we go back and we do scream sheet PDFs. Gossip. Yeah, this would be a gossip thing. Is this number one? Probably it's number one. I'm just gonna throw myself into trying to figure out how to do, well, this. Well, I don't know what a byline is. One thing I've found about being a DM is you gain small, like, skill sets that potentially could be used in, the real world. The amount of time management, organization of your people, scheduling your own time. There's just so much to being a DM. Playing Lethal Company in VR? Oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot. What's this song? Oh, okay. That's why it sounds familiar. So, I think what I could do is use the JPGs template number one, since it's under gossip, and start from there. Nah, hold on a second. This this stream is definitely going to be a labor of love and very involved. I think we're going to use Scream Sheet JPG template number 9, open it up in GIMP, then we're going to type columns of information and put the logos in manually. Oh yeah, coming update, I haven't looked up anything about it. Personally, the most fun part about Lethal Company is when you don't know what's coming and it just hits, and you're just like, oh no! I love it when that happens. So, I actually haven't looked up anything about the update. So yeah, in other words, I'm excited and I'm doing it my own way. File, open, desktop, Cyberpunk Red, Scream Sheet Kit. Oh, that is something ain't right here. I won't spoil anything. Hope that it won't be too many mods will be broken by the update. Even if they are, you know damn well people are just gonna be like, and new stuff. Desktop, Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk Scream Sheet Kit. Extract here. There. Delete. Now that we don't have any zips to deal with, I think this will be a bit easier. If I know anything about modding communities of games, they tend to be on top of things. As long as it wasn't made for, like, the first edition of the game and never made again, you'll get a new version eventually. I have no idea what any of this means. Import the image from a color profile. Embedded color profile. Convert the image. Let's just convert. And there we are. You can't see it. Now you can. Behold! The Scream sheet. We're gonna maximize that, and I might take a minute to see chat. But we're gonna be using the text mostly. Sans serif. Let's use Times New Roman, since... Using Times Night City, you know? I need to get your shopping list ready for today. Take care. Alrighty. Don't forget anything, and don't don't do the thing everyone apparently does, and it's like, I only came in for milk, and I got 5 times what I thought I was. Take care, V. Hopefully, I'll still... Well, maybe I might not. Depends on how fast I am with this, but if I'm still here, you'll get to see all the progress. Cyberpunk Red, Scream Sheet Kids, instructions. Alright. Logo, main headline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So main headline, column 1, second headline, column 2. I think we could put a logo up here. Close that one out. And, we'll get to it. It looked like the templates were, like, only a square to show where things go. But, if we import... Open an image... Scream Sheet Kit, logos... Let's go with the news logo... black. Nah, neon. We need neon. Open her up. That is so big! Copy. Paste. Select all. Copy. Paste. I wish I knew how to grab it. I don't know what that tool is. Smudge, crop, fuzzy select, unified transform. Is there any way to just grab? Rectangle select, move tool, oh my gosh. there's just a move tool. I think what we're gonna do is put it right there. Because, you know, it's where you put those things. Oh, and let me send some funny clips. Last few all safe for streaming, mainly showing off new drifter looking Warframe. Nice. Definitely send those. I'll take a look on my own, but I'm gonna get to doing this. This song is a bop. Hold on, let me click like on that. Let's see. NCT. Rectangle select. Bam. Night City Today News. Wonderful. Let's go here. New Times Roman size. What does that size look like? Hello, Night City. Ah. Oh. What we need is... We're gonna go by pixel size. What we need is a 100 and see what that looks like. Because I have a wonderful idea for a header. Alright, 120. Not 1020. Alright, strange gang violence on the rise. And why? And I think that looks like a decent header. For like, you know, here's the latest story. Also, what's going on? Oh, that is not the play. That is not the play. Why is that? Well, no stories today. Will this move the, Huh. This is really weird. I am having such strange problems with this. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's weird. What happens if I copy it and try to move it? Nothing. Let's erase that. It looks like I've got a bit more... work to do. Oh, there we go. Why did I have to hide it? Is it because of the fact that you have to click pixel perfect? It is. And then we grab that moving tool, pixel perfect, grab it, and there we go. Let's see what other music we can get on Spotify instead. Give me 1 minute. Installing. Man, I am having all sorts of weird issues today. And I think a good old drawing paintbrush tool. And now it's getting loud. Alright. I think making a square around this would be nice, but, Oh, shift for a straight line. Alright, brush size. Let's go down to 16. Aspect ratio, leave it there. Spacing, hardness, and force. I don't know the difference between hardness and force, but we're going to go with hardness maximized. And we're going to go with a what brush? Right there. 20. Oh, hold on a second. I need to fix that. Right there. Right there. Right there and right there. Now, whenever we get rid of that yellow border around the words, this should look fine. Dynamic, fixed, English, hinting, none. Hinting alters the font outline to produce a crisp bitmap at smaller sizes. Medium, we'll leave that. Now, I don't know how to get rid of the border. Let's click save. Let's make this bozo blast party scream sheet. Save. And there we go. Now, at a size of 75, right here, we can get started on if you've lived in Night City for any time, for any amount of time, you will have had at least one run-in with a ganger. And I need to bring that all the way down. While not... I need to capitalize. I'm writing like I'm actually a news journalist. Come on. While violence is not out of the norm in this city of dreams, there have been more reports as of late that include SIGHTINGS of very strange murders and even torture. While male strum and bozos are the top candidate. I don't know how to spell candidates. Hold on. Hey Google, how do you spell candidates? Candidates for these cruel actions one can never be too careful of what dangers lurk within the alleys and back roads of the one and only Night City. I'm no professional reporter, but I think that's decent. If someone says otherwise, honestly, oh well. Is there not? Hold on a second. There was supposed to be. Well, it doesn't look like it's drawing, so, I think I want to pull this up a bit. Edit this one. And then, what I want to do next is first save. Then what I want to do next is open up Scream Sheets, logos, I think Militech would be a bit intrigued about that. All, select all, copy, here, paste, yoink. Scales, Shift S. Need something a bit more rough. Serif bold. Sponsor by Militech. I wonder what their actual business name is, because I know that they're a nationalized corporation. Militech Co. Then we can get our good old oh, I think I know what I messed up. Let's get the paintbrush, put it on this. Bam, 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 bam. And then we can lower the size even more. Bam, 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 bam. All but perfect. Hey! Through a bit of work and figuring it out, I think that looks good. And now we gotta fill this in with something else. But also I want to put... Gossip. What other logos are here? Kuroshi. Biotechnica. I think I know what I'm gonna do with that one. I'm gonna put Kuroshi on here as well. Control save, file, open. Kuroshi logo. All. Copy. Copy. Here. Grab. Paste. Kuroshi. See it lower. And then for that, we want something italic. I think serif italic. See beyond the lies. See your world. Kuroshi. That is the most, like, vague thing I could possibly... Is that how you spell beyond? I can't tell. Hey Google, spell beyond. It's with a Y. See your TRUE world. Then I'm going to take this hardness color. Let me change the color of the paintbrush, please. I'm gonna paint on the screen sheet. Excuse me. Hardness brush. Mode. Please let me change the color. Oh, it's up there. Guess how tired I am, guys. Because I couldn't see the little color palette right here. I'm gonna make this a little darker. Click OK. Incorrect. I'm gonna start from down here. Bam. Advertisement. And I think that's enough for, like, me right now, but, like, I would definitely want to fill this in with something else as well. I think I know what. Hold on a minute. That's a perfect place for, like... Give me a second. I don't know what I might find, so I don't want to accidentally bring something heinous up on screen. Cyberpunk ad. Images. Cyberpunk Scream Sheet ad. We'll worry about that later, but I do want to turn that entire slot into a, like, big ol' ad right there. Cut off the corners so it'll fit, like, inside here. I think it would be perfect. Like, erase the white, put a photo below of something like Nicola or, some other drink that's in the game. Or maybe just, like, a bunch of, like... I don't know. There's an entire thing I could do something with, and I don't know what yet. But I think this is fantastic. All I would have to do is export as, and then print. And then I could bring this into, like, an IRL tabletop game and be like, hey, here's the news, y'all. They'd be like, oh, cool, where'd you find this? And I'm like, as the game goes on, they look back at the news and they're like, wait a minute. And that's what this is for. I think it's worth being proud about. Now that we've done that, is there anything else here? No. Alright, we got the screen sheets done. Let's get to working on the map, because I think it wouldn't be too hard to turn everything into a PDF and then chuck it all in. The biggest dilemma that I will run into is going to be taking the, like, session details, like, this information, turning it into an entire story about, like, the fixer you know, and the guy that's like, I don't know who you are and why you're delivering a package I didn't hear about, because I think one of the things that I've been missing while I do like just straight up informational book on like the rules, a lot of these books and the stories therein and how to like tell them is like you read it first and then you run it, and I think I need to figure out how to turn just this into a short story, like get the characters involved and then bada bing bada boom. But that'll take a lot more writing. There we go. Alright, that preview wasn't coming up for a good long while. But yeah, Scream Sheet logo, main headline. I didn't do that. And what I did was Scream Sheet's logo, advertisement, header, story, advertisement, and sponsorship. And this one, I'll fill in with something else. But these are just templates, and personally, I love templates if you don't have the, like, creative juice for it. I personally need the freedom, you know? Like, it's a whole thing. Because, like, I'm literally out here using an art program to design it. Like, I kinda need that amount of freedom. I do like making these one-shots, though, still. Because, like, the ability to make a condensed story with a clear start and end point, whether it's whether it's variable or not, because like the middle points are more defined than like a campaign, because your players will do much different things. I know for certain in our D&D group, our poor DM has just been like, alright, let me find a map for that a couple times. Because he was just like, 100% prepared for us to do one thing, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna take these two, inhuman constructs to bed with me, and they're just like, okay, and then I go get food IRL. Hey, yo, if it ain't Teddy Brown. How you doing? Just in time, I've finished up some of the one-shot details. Well, not detail. Another piece of the one-shot. Made a news article. Still have yet to finish all of it because, like, need a second one that might be unrelated, maybe related. I don't know. But yeah, put that in myself. Put that in myself. Put everything in myself, actually. And we're going to figure out how to write this into a story and hopefully have a downloadable PDF of a story, of a one-shot soon enough. I'm thinking have it be like a free download and then have like a donation box, because truth be told, I'd love to keep doing this, but I also need a real job that pays money, and using copyrighted products behind a paywall is not a thing I want to fucking deal with. Anyway, Teddy, how you doing? Oh, he's probably gonna go stream, right. He always hops in here before going and playing something like Yakuza or something. At least he comes in here, man. Let's see, why can you scroll so far? Anyway, I don't know if I've clicked save recently. I need to. And what I also need to do is move these files somewhere. Discard changes, discard changes, discard changes. So, let's get working on the map. This time, it'll actually run. I've double-checked it. The following pack contained errors. I'm going to punch something. What kind of errors? Oh my god. We might not work on the map today. I'm gonna re-download it. And we will get to work on something else. This isn't going as planned, but alas, we continue. I hope y'all get, like, whoever's lurking as well, I hope everyone gets to go see the eclipse, because I'm actually having to cancel that game because I forgot that that was happening. I didn't forget, but I forgot they were happening on the same day, because one is like an event, the other is just kind of like a, I do it every other week, so I kind of forget sometimes. Y'all have that issue where you just kind of go like, and then forget things, and then the day before you're like, oh crap. Yeah. I've been doing that a decent amount. I've been busy. Been trying to get a job at like a sporting goods store since I'm decently knowledgeable about fishing, but who knows. One can hope. One can hope. Alright, there's Adobe Acrobat. I have to do this on Google Docs. I'll probably be doing it on Google Docs. Give me a minute. Shh. Let's do this on Google Drive. Where's Google Drive? Oh, there it is. Let's make something new. Google Docs. I think the best idea for me right now is, well, would be finishing that map, but we're already 80% there. I'll worry about the Google Doc later. I am relatively proud about the Scream Sheet because I'm not that kind of writer. I don't normally do news articles, so it was like I gotta be more indirect and more just kind of like theoretical about everything. It's like, oh, gotta fearmonger. Oh, it's so dumb. If I were to be a player instead of the DM in my game, I think I would never play the media, because it's just like, I would rather be an executive who doesn't like his company rather than any form of media. Well, not any form, but like any form of news style media, because it would all have to be like like, oh, what's the word? Like blogs and whatnot, as opposed to like the news. I just couldn't do it, you know? It's so much fluff. And I know it's hard, it's weird coming from the guy who's trying to be a streamer of all things. Like, I don't like talking too much. And what do I do but get on a computer and be like, I'm gonna talk to you all for hours. Like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Right? It's so dumb. But alas, I do. I do, and I do not stop. I'm so weird sometimes. And I can't get a good read on why I do things. But I've been coming to more peace with myself, and that is good. Map Builder's back. I wonder. Open, making sure that everything is... yeah, Santo Domingo house loaded. So, here's the house. What we need is also a potential little gate here, so that there can be a little driveway. Shorten this up, I think, because driving around your house would be real fucking dumb. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, but not too much. I like what I have. It's very nice. And then map building, eyedropper, fence there, and then Control Z, that's what I meant to click. I gotta make that shorter. Hold on a second. There, little gate. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, that ain't right at all. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. I should probably... just, like, maybe open that way. There we go. Now I really gotta do some editing. There we go. Now the gates are there. What I really like about map making is the fact that you can, like, rather than have to, like, imagine stuff and be like, oh, I don't know, you can, like, design an entire world for people that they can just see what you're imagining. And anything extra is just, like, additional. So when things happen, you can picture it. Like, oh yeah, this entire thing exploded, and you erase that part of the map, and people are like, shit. It's great. Because they can just imagine the type of explosion that would be necessary for that. And they're like, oh. Because leaving certain things up to imagination is surprisingly important. Let's see. Let's do post-apocalyptic, textures, grass and foliage. Let's do mostly rocks. Customize. I'm gonna take my headphones off. Let's see. color. Let's see. We want it to still be kind of this color. We want the saturation hella down. The brightness a little brighter. Saturation still a little down. And now we put this on the right layer. Bam. There we go. Driveway. We love it. There. Okay, I'll wait on that. I really wish all this fans and AC and stuff weren't so loud, because I know how loud it is, but it's like, man, it's not like I'm gonna stop streaming just because it's on. Bleh. Oh well. Map building, assets. Let's get some doors up in here. Objects, doors. I think what I needed to do actually is post-apocalyptic still. There's wooden doors. There and there. Would you look at that? It's a door. This house got doors. And I think that's a bit more accurate to what I wanted. Except I'm gonna do one more thing. Incorrect. Alright, we're gonna not... Nope. And move back by 1. Extend that. Copy and paste. Ah, crap. One of the harder parts of map making is troubleshooting. We put that there. Delete that. Delete anything outside the map area. I drop. Bam. He's got a smaller driveway. There we are. I think that looks good right there. Map building assets. Cyberpunk. Textures. Objects. I'll worry about that later. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my gosh, I haven't been showing you all the map this entire time. I fixed it up. I moved this back. Oh my gosh, I'm a dingus. Oh, I've been doing that for 15 minutes and I didn't even realize. Anyway, I took the entirety of the house, I moved it back an entire square, I gave an actual driveway, added a gate. I did not add any appliances or a bedroom yet, because I don't need to right now. I don't need to right now. Guess what I'm doing right now? Why am I giving myself a hard time? Bam. New wall. Assets. Textures. Nope. Post-apocalyptic objects. Doors. Oh, that isn't what I meant to do. Customize color, brightness up. There, now it stands out and people can see that there's a door. Excuse me. There, now that there is a bedroom with a door. And the house has doors now. I didn't do that last time. I cannot believe I streamed this entire time without showing you all what I was doing. Like, oh my gosh. Oh well. What music we got going on right now? I haven't listened to it in a hot minute. Nice. Control S. Quit. Yes. And close. And there we go. Map done. Well, done enough. I gave that area a bit more space for, like, definition of this is a place that's been lived in. It's got space that is more open and dangerous for combat, which is what I wanted. I don't want too many things to be safe, because if you're in the open, either you're a good shot and are good at dodging, or have good armor, and, this isn't really one of those moments. What I do think, a good idea, is show y'all how I actually add maps for my game. So here in all of my games, we just go to the time of the red, because it's like my main game with my friends, and we click launch game. I have to reopen the map maker, but you know what? Oh well. Oh, okay. I really just screwed myself, didn't I? Oh, I needed to make Arkenforge not absolutely inaccessible. Well, now that we're starting it up again, it's not actually corrupt. It's just I shouldn't install it under that. It's not perfect, but if we open Santo Domingo house, open map, we can click export map. We can make this 200 DPI, no, PI. Let's make it 160. Initiate selection. I tend to try to get a square outside so I actually have space to work with. We'll make this a JPG and start export. This will go under Cyberpunk Maps and Santo Domingo House. Save. And there we go. All my maps in one place. Yes, we close this. And now, Roll20 is real great, because all you gotta do is just open up your assets, click add, correction, click upload, click and drag wherever it is. S for Santo Domingo House. You just click, drag, and bam. And, moderate, Rancho Coronado. Oops, that is the wrong button. I have a bad habit. I've got, thumb buttons on my mouse that I click back on. It's real bad. Combat, Santo Domingo, which is Haywood. Add. And this is how you would add it to your game if you ever run any, whoever's watching. 60 by 60. And then save. Santo Domingo house. You know what? We will upload this one. Just for now, at least. I'll do updates later when it becomes a downloadable thing. But, it's just that easy. And I want to show you how easy it is. Well, I say easy, but it's all very time-consuming, and truth be told, exhausting in the long run. Put that up there, and now you can put it in your files if you want. I'm just going to leave it here. So here we've got our map. I made sure it was apparently more enormous than I was anticipating. How big did I make this? 60 by 60. I call bullshit. I guess it is wider than it is tall, but jeez. So here's what we do. We go to the map layer, click and drag it, and put it in. The hard part comes from then you gotta rescale it so that all of your squares that were in your map maker are lined up to show that, hey, yeah, this is the right scale that you designed it for. Otherwise, you're just gonna be really, really sad. Alright. This one's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Looks like it. And then There we go, perfectly lined up. And then you can cut off all the excess. I did not make this map as big as I thought I did. 40 by 40. Okay. Oh, that was 640. No, 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 no. 40. Save settings. There we go. See, that's better. Oh my gosh. And just do a little bit of detailing and get your map situated how you like it. Cut off 1, cut off 3. Save settings. And then all you gotta do is let your people put their tokens in, because you do not want to put map, like, critical moving stuff in the map as an asset all the time, because, like, if it's going to be there and it would look good made that way, then sure, but a lot of times what you really, really want is a token so that people can pick it up, move it around, especially if it's like a person that's important. You don't want to put, like, a person asset sitting right there. You want to put a little token of a guy. Or else you'd be really sad when it's like he stands up and walks towards you. Except he can't because I put him into the map. That would be really dumb. Hey, Anzi. Hope you're doing well. Didn't really finish, but made the, a bit more of that map from the other week. And, off work early. Nice. Ooh, another thing we did. Wherever it is. I think it's under documents. No, it was under Cyberpunk Red Scream Sheet Kits. That's where it was. I really gotta move this to, like, new, thin, like, made Scream Sheets. Behold! I haven't filled out all of it yet, but here's the, scream sheet for this one-shot. The wonderful thing about using the JPGs instead of the, PNG templates is the fact that you can make it however you want. I designed a decent chunk. I used the emblems like the Karoshi and CT and Militech, but the squares, the sponsored by, the weird-ass vague corporate slogan, all of it custom made. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really hoping that I can do whatever monotonous work that I need to off stream to, like, make these downloadable on, like, itch.io. Excuse me. Because I think it'd be cool to, like, be like, hey, here's my list of just things I've made because this is a cool game. I think it'd be really cool to, like, be the person people are like, oh, hey, you're that board game guy. And not to mention, it's like, I can't really sell any of the things I make with this because it's like, oh, it's got Militech, that very copyrighted thing that is very much owned by Talsoran Games. If I put it behind a paywall, I am going to face more problems than I'm already facing in my life. I do not need this stress. Just open source Cyberpunk assets. Yeah, that would be... Yeah. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. I'd love people to be like, hey, keep doing it, slap a donation my way, but like, personally, it's like, I'd really want to be able to be worth the donation rather than force a payment, you know? It's actually why I put so many of my things as channel points on my streams as well. It's a whole thing. Not to mention, just thinking open source cyberpunk assets, I, gosh, anything's an open source asset as long as you're willing to download it onto your personal game. Oh man, the amount of random BS that I have just save image from Google and just threw it into Roll20 and been like, here he is! Gosh, like, Sinful Richard, oh my gosh. He's just, I looked up, like, I don't remember what I looked up to find SR, but man, he is something else. Gosh. So yeah, finished working on the map a little bit, put it into Roll20. What I need to do now is find a way to, design this story and put these assets all together into a compilation, like a supplement book, like a one-shot supplement thing you can print, download, or otherwise, and then release this. But the main thing is coming up with character ideas and like the fixer, whoever it's going to be, that's like, hey, this person wants this package. It's got to be someone who's relatively lazy or who took a bribe to keep hush hush of who the um who the client is. It's probably someone who just didn't look deeper into it, just kind of a lazy fixer. Nah, I don't think he'd be too lazy. It's Night City. I think it's just like they had a liaison so they wouldn't know it was the bozos and enough hush money. It's like, it was just a person. I've just been realizing, like, after reading a bunch of things, that it's like, wow, there are a lot of details that only once you start working on making something do you realize the intricacies of the like thing that you are looking at. Ugh. Like, people are like, it's just a book, anyone could do this, and I'm sitting here just like, no, no, not anyone can, at least not well. Uh, and I don't know particularly what, um, to use to make a PDF, so I'm just going to probably insert a lot of things into a Google Doc and figure it out from there. Because if I can export it, that'd be great. To like a PDF or something. But like, you know? Oh, I showed this earlier on stream, but I want to show you, like, here and now. It's absolutely amazing. One, I'm going to introduce some new things, but secondly, behold, Rad Shiba, an actual dude. He's amazing. Gosh. It isn't his real name, but it's what someone else decided to call him because he wears sunglasses and a tropical shirt. He's the unofficial mascot of this bar. But the best part is that this, supplement book introduces not exotic but extreme biosculpting with an 8d6 humanity loss, and it costs 500 eddies. And it's, why look like an anthropomorphic animal when you can take the next step and look like a real animal? Go all the way and embrace the call of the wild. It's a DV21 surgery, and the materials needed are 1,000 eddies. And gosh, it's wild. Few medtechs are willing to perform the procedure, as it removes much of the patient's capacity to interact with the world as a human, including prehensile gripping capabilities. Patients who undergo it are often go the distance and permanently install an animal behavior chip as well. Like, this dude is, like, part of a different universe, and this is a whole nother thing, but, like, this dude is a dude. Like, it's not just a dog, it's a dude dog. And I love it. It's so unnecessary. Like, people are like, oh, furries. It's like, no, that man is just a dog now. He don't got that dog in him. That dog got a man in him. It's just so messed up, and I love it, because it's like, honestly, I can see it being like, if you have someone who isn't really into games, he got that Shiba grind set. Yes. Gosh. I'm just thinking, like, there are games and other things where it's like, you don't want someone to be entirely, like, overwhelmed, because there are people that are, like, want to be involved with what their friends and or partners are doing, and it's like, you know, giving someone a chance to do something absolutely inane because it's funny or cute and still gets them involved, I call that a win. Honestly, I'm sitting here thinking, like, anytime a DM, like, or just a friend is willing to include another person into something by actively lowering the skill requirement or involvement requirement, I'ma call it the Shiba grind set, because I am so with that. So let's see. Gosh. Some mooks. Oh, excuse me. Ay caramba. Let's see, let me close that. Let me close roll 20. And we are going to get started on the Google Doc, because I think it'd be great if we actually got a start on El Libro, or the book, for all you non-Espanolers. Espanolers. Yo de la hijo. Alrighty, let's see. We're going to font size 30 this, and call this Cyberpunk. Hold on, let's. Cyberpunk Red. Boat. Let's make this here. Bozo Blast. Oh, come on. Here's what we're gonna do. There. 30. Bozo Blast Party. Name pending, but oops, we're going to put that right there. Enter. Reformat that. Bring it back down to a 14. Oh, neat. I do not want a pageless format. No. Let's see. Written and designed by Drake Blue 42. Oh, it's 2 T's. There we go. There's the second. Alrighty. Copy, delete. Bam. So, I do know that a lot of times they're started out either explaining the world or being ominous about different people having a conversation in the back, kind of giving a short intro, like, story, and then they go. But I can worry about that later. First, I think what we need to do is go into our other notes, into our map here, and actually name these people, because players can stay players, but the fixer, what's his name? We're not gonna go with Jebediah Lemon, that's such a goofy-ass name. We need a code name, not Lemon, so any votes on a code name for a fixer? Walter. No. I'm trying to come up with something, but if there's one thing that I really don't like, it's naming things. Like, out of all the things that you all have seen me do to work on this one shot, I can't name for shit. Like, there's a gang in my campaign. It came from another one shot, but like, out of all the things, I'm pretty sure naming that gang took 3 days of constant thinking. Like, I can't do names. I really... Oh, man. So, like, when people think, oh, why haven't you done that yet? Why are you being lazy? Remember, sometimes different people have different strengths and weaknesses. My weakness is naming things. But alas, we trudge on. For now, let's name him or her if anyone's got any votes. Vegan. And he will be vegan. But that is not important to the story, but I will gladly involve it. Gosh, I can't think of anything else, and Ron is probably the best thing we could do. Could you imagine his name, like, is actually Daryl, but like, alright, what's your handle? Ron. No, it's gotta be like a cool tag name or something. Bro, it's just a different name. And they're like, alright, Ron. We're going with it. I don't have any other guesses. Fixer, Ron. 6th Street contact. Name. Wheeler. We're gonna call him Wheeler. Who? Oh, the bozos. They don't really need names. No, they might need names, because if you chase after them or somehow have dialogue, as a good DM, you should probably be able to name your enemies on the fly. I can't think. I'm not going to name everything. I have to make boundaries for myself. Alright, so we've got Ron. Talking from this music is screwing with me. Alright. So we're gonna do one of two things. We can start this book with the scream sheet, or we can put it way farther down. Oh, show side panel. Oh, I don't need that. Cool. Normally people put, like, credits and stuff on the first page. The more I look at this, it's like, I really gotta just put down a first draft. I don't think I've done a first draft. It's all been mind mapping and winging it. This is all so weird and alien. It's just like, I am struggling. Okay. I think what the best thing to do is put the scream sheet up, have their connection with Ron be established, talk about, like, what the characters would say, and then, like, have a DM section of what to do, and then at the end put the map. I think that would be my best bet. Insert image, upload from computer. Cyberpunk red, scream sheet made. Why? Because it wasn't exported. File, open. File. Export as a PNG. And there we go. Now we can insert an image from my computer. Cyberpunk red, scream sheet kit, made, bozo blast party. And then the first thing people will see is like, oh, interesting, and then see this other thing, and it's like, this one's in red. Make this kind of like a red herring. I think that'd be nice. Hmm. Oh man, the hardest part is brainstorming, like, how you want this to be. Currently, my predicament is, do I want it to be start off with, like, an ominous conversation? I don't think that would be the best bet, so it's like, alright, put something that defines the world around at the moment, which I think I'm wanting to go with. And to do that, it's like, okay, how would I define what's going on? I think I need to be relatively poetic about, like, how it's the clearest summer day in, like, Night City. So now all the fixers are getting to work, profiting off their dirty deeds done in the dark. And, but yet, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, even on this calm Night City day. Something like that. I think I need to just put that down as a placeholder for me to write something better. Let's do that. I swear, I hate first drafts because I really want it to be good the first go around. I hope I'm not the only one, because, oh, this is difficult. It's like, it's not... I want the full picture before putting things together. Today has got... got to be one of the sunniest days this summer. Makes you think about all the fun market that the fixers are going to have. Hold. Making the profit off the spoils of our fun making the profits. Making profits, not the profits, making profits off spoils of those long, dark nights. Too bad it's not all sunshine and rainbows, though. Some PSY, some psychos don't give a shit about the weather just as long as it's raining blood. Quote T-Pain. T-Pain did not say this. Do not think that I think that T-Pain said this. T-Pain, I can't quote T-Pain for something he didn't say. That would be very bad. I would get real bad looks from him. But I wouldn't be surprised if he, would look at this and be like, yeah, I'd read that. I would hope. Part of me wants to say T-Pain, the other part really doesn't want to get in trouble. You know what? It's not going to be posted with him. T-Pain. We're doing it, just for now. Dot pain. Larger font size. Cool. That's this book. That's this page. Gosh, I gotta change that before I post it. Hold on. Change later. It's funny, but oh god. Now I gotta, like, start to describe, like, the characters, like, the fixer that's gonna talk to the players. I like to make my one-shots as open as possible so people can make their own characters, but sometimes there are a few that I have that I want to make that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to design the characters as well. But this one, I'm going to do my best to um, oh, what's the word? Keep open. That's what, you know what I mean. Oh man, like just look at the Scream Sheet book. Oh my gosh, I'm still zoomed in like no other. Like, look at this right here. It's obvious what it's from. It tells you what it is. We got that. It's horribly under-designed, but you know what? We'll worry about that later. It's got an opening right here that isn't even too descriptive, but it's got the story of the world that you're getting into. This is a guy talking to another media about, like, hey, I can't be open about everything media anymore because I sold out, but maybe you can, so here's everything you need. And that's kind of what I was trying to do with, like, this right here. Oops. And then it, like, goes into information. And if we go to RPG Core Rulebook, it's the cover, the credits, the contents, and then the story of the world, and then somewhere down here, this is a much bigger book, so then it gets into, so here's what this book is, here's the stories, and you can also get to the information. Sorry, popping my fingers as best as I can, or at least stretching them, because this shit is in pain. My wrist is in pain. Alright. But yeah, explains a lot, gives you info, and then this doesn't really do anything for explaining too much, like, about the rules, but this is lore right here. This is at least world building, like news feed, drama shows, the companies around. It's kind of what that this is for. It's also story related, but still. Doing my best to follow through with a format that works, but man, oh yeah. Here's the 3 rules my players don't fucking rules. Don't follow. They only follow rule number 4, break the rules. Anyway. I think I really just need to save this for another spot, because this is a great quote. But I'll figure it out. I'll start writing like the info for um I don't know what to write. Oh, I am running into a block, like a writer block all of a sudden. I Normally I show off what I'm doing because it's like I know what I'm doing. Um what is wrong with my sound? Hold on a second. That is There we go. Now it's not constantly opening my mouth. Anyway, this has gotten to be a definite point of contention because normally I play games or I show you what I'm working on because I know what I'm working on, but like, I've never done this before. And like, I'm barely following a template. I'm kind of just looking at other things and being like, yeah, I can do it. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do it. Collecting the random. Digital datings, Halloween scream sheet. Oh, Halloween scream sheets. Alright. Player information, game master notes, stats, and it's done. Oh, it can be that easy. Okay, wow. Correction, I just found a formula that will work. I just remembered that I had the Halloween scream sheets. I might want to put this under local news now that I think about it. Because gossip doesn't sound like gossip. You know what? I'll worry about that later. That's a detail that can be fixed at another time. What I need to worry about right now is the fact that I think I know what to do. So player information is really short, and then game master info is actually relatively long, not wrong. Because if you look right here, the Halloween scream sheet, 3 spooky shorts for Cyberpunk Red, October 2023. I really do hope to run these at some point. Oh, hi, Sonny. Glad you can make it. Currently really struggling because I'm trying to actually get to the writing of the, one-shot book. I kind of got a half-ass of a scream sheet. I made up a quote from T-Pain. That's not going to be actually T-Pain, don't worry about it. I'm not going to get myself into legal trouble. And now I'm trying to, like, see how to write up an actual, small book and all the info I will need, because I won't lie, I've never done anything like this before, and it's difficult. Mostly because I haven't done it before. So yeah. Also, we named the fixer in this book Ron, and, yeah, he is vegan. Because I really just can't name things. And I guess that the 6th Street guy will be named Wheeler. Because it's a name I've heard in the past. D- uh... I'm trying to tell... I can't... What am I'm trying to understand how you're communicating. I don't speak egg as... I'm not as fluent in egg as I'd like to be. Man, I really just said those words. commune with egg. Man, I haven't even clicked chat in my own not server, but in my own channel, and I have to go through my own rules. Anyway, yeah, oh man. It's like, oh, it can be short, but I oh, I'm struggling. Wait, can I buy eggs? Oh my gosh, I can buy eggs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I can... Your items. I don't have anything. You know what? I won't worry about it. That's weird. Everything's going to shit now. Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna get back to writing. Um... Let's just copy and... paste and... Ah. Alright, let's see. Put that up there. What's with all the notifications on my phone? That's not okay. Let's see. Correction, everything's a-okay. I was just wrong. Alright, I gotta scroll the hell in. Alright. Player. Info. There is a fixer known as JOH, nope, as Ron. Oh. Out of 7. Hey. Oh, that does it for everything. That's not good. That's not good at all. Shit. You know what? Just Control Z, Control Z. That's where it was at first? Okay, cool. Known as Ron. He is coming to you with a very simple job offer. Bring a package to a 6th Street ganger. One, bring a package. 2, get paid. And don't try, and don't even try asking who the client is. They've paid to keep that on the DL. Chooms. Why is they've wrong? Oh, they've got it. Seeing the picture flash over your bozo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My face looks so different now. So many eggs. Activity feed. Manage requests. Oh, that was 2 months ago. Mark is complete. Cool. Da, 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 da. The client is some from the bozos. And they want to watch these PEOPLE make these people lose their breath over this surprise Delivery. Delivery. Good gravy. I need to have some alcohol after this. I cannot be this tired and not be this incapable. This is insane. Like, come on. Cam time? Oh, camera mode. Sure. Bam. What's up? You notice anything different? Activity feed, manager quests. 3. Thanks! Alrighty. You can see that the fall into infinity right there. Anyway, cam time activated. The fiction owner is wrong. He's coming to do this simple job. Get paid. Don't even ask for the client as they're down. Copy. Surprised. Delivery. What else do I say? Hold on. Untitled document. One shot. Bam. Save. Fiction was wrong. He's going to the client is a.
I can't talk right now.
It's
I'm
so
making
loud and I'm
piss.
focusing so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I almost pissed myself. Oh my gosh. Did I cut myself with my nail? I almost did. Oh my gosh. I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Hey again. I'm not sure if you heard the hey again. I got preoccupied talking to my grandma, so I'm back. No, you didn't kill me. And oh, oh my. Did you shave? You just noticed? Yeah, I shaved. Pretty much everything. Well, actually everything. Again, pretty much everything. Uh, got rid of this. I'm actually going. Yeah, I know. I didn't think about it before. I know. Oh, you shouldn't have. Ooh, okay. uh, well, obviously not my head hair. I'm actually gonna. I've decided that I'm gonna grow this back out. My allergies are killing me. But yeah, aside from my head hair, everything. Not my legs, no. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, um, I could shave my leg hair more often, but I wear long pants all the time. Also, it's like, if no one's gonna see it, why should I care? The coin purse. Well, normally I refer to it as the coin purse, not the coin purse says, because that would imply I got a lot of balls. When people talk about the balls, they don't mean the sacks, plural. Oh boy. But yeah, I might. This might grow out again. This is going to be 100% grown back out. If you must know, I shave a lot of things. Goofy weirdo. Haven't done it yet, but I got a little possum sticker that I'm gonna be putting on the front of my computer. Just look at him. He's sleepy. Gonna leave him somewhere. I'll leave him right back where he was. What am I doing? Oh, man. I won't lie. Didn't notice because you were cyber possum. Oh, and you didn't check after the camera switch yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Snails doesn't know yet. I have not taken a photo of my face on Snapchat. She's gonna get back Sunday and just be like... What is it? No. Yeah, okay, there it is. I've changed some of my buttons, seeing as it's a new computer. So yeah, she'll be just like... just wakes up one morning like, let's go to... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna let her know until then, just because it's gonna be just... See your real reaction, you know? Not just like an over-the-phone, oh! Man. Designing a book for running a one-shot is much harder than having a bunch of sprawled notes and knowing how to run a one-shot. 'Cause, for me, I know how to just put together a bunch of notes and make a one-shot. And now, I'm sitting here struggling to make it understandable to other people via book. And now I'm just... I'm struggling. Because it's like, just look at the notes right here. Just right here. We've got the 4 parties, hell, 3 if you want to just say like 6th Street, Player and Fixer, and Bozos. But it's Fixer, Player, 6th Street, Person, the Bozos, the Job, the Box, the Map, and frickin' like the Bozos' goal and what they're gonna do. Like, it's not that difficult when you think about it that way. But then once you want to make a one-shot book, a little thing like, here's the characters, and here's their, like, what they do, and... It's rough. It's real rough. And another thing is, I think I'm wanting to use a not classic, just like booster ganger, because that seems a bit too... nah, not really original or involved. I think what I'm going to do is take one of the little flashcards that you get at like the back of the book, copy that, and put in what stats I want. Make it real simple. I didn't drop it. But at the same time, I could also just find an enemy design, slap it in there. Thanks. Make them have that Shiba grind set rooster ganger. Rooster ganger. Could you picture this right now? In your mind's eye, imagine a rooster, a chicken. But it was a person. Sounds disappointed and you're laughing at my dad joke. You see, it's goofy. But I'm losing my mind over the fact that the first thing I could think of was, oh my gosh, essentially just like in his wings, aka his chest or whatever, customized cyberware where it's Neuralink slash just essentially give him a pop-up shot, like a pop-up ranged weapon, like just a gun, like a very heavy pistol, just... And imagine a bunch of chickens running up on you. One of them says, "Gang, gang, word up." And they all open up their chests and they have, like, smart guns. I could design that, and I'm not happy about it. Fugles. Gosh. Colin Sanders gang. Oh my gosh. The head would be called the Colonel. There is no other option. With whatever platform I use to like post all of my design stuff, a Rooster Ganger might have to actually be a thing now. Gosh, got that Shiba grind set. Oh my gosh. I gotta, my back. I'm doing this to myself. Oh, I felt that through my whole body. that was. Oh my gosh. Alright, alright. Yeah, you definitely did. Here's the stuff I was reading up on, like, all the information, that goes into this one shot, the spooky shorts. And it's like, alright, how am I gonna format mine? Because obviously player info is gonna be much shorter. But DM info, um, it's gonna be a bit longer since, you know, they set up the game. Yeah. It's gonna be a deadly poison. With... How do they format that on other books? CPR page, enter. Okay. $181. I say it would be? I'm really wishing I bought like 30 more of these at the dollar store. Pretty sure Grandma was telling me to buy a lot of them, but I only got a few of them, and now I'm disappointed. Freeze-dried strawberries. An entire bag of them for only $1. These are great. Alright. Excuse me. The target for deliveries is a man known as Wheeler. He's part of the 6th Street gang, is pretty chill, and has no idea who's sending him a package. I don't really know what else to write about him. Okay, player info. Let's just say to a ganger and then put that info later. Bring a package to a ganger, get paid. How's it written over here? Ah. This is more talking to the person. The person that is being this package. The person that this package is going to copy, paste. Did I miss chat? Yes? No? Didn't say anything? Not getting my attention? Okay. Love you. Is that what you wanted to hear? It's part of this extra gang. It's pretty chill. And the fixer will give the crew his temp number to let him know they're coming. Save. Just saying hi, yes. Man. My old monitor uses one of those really old connections for like the type where it screws in. It's got like a million prongs, and you use the little screws. It's the white one, and or the blue one, but it doesn't have anything else, so I can't use both of my monitors. And if I were to use this one as like a chat monitoring thing, I would have to get another mouse and keyboard. And personally, I would rather just leave him, like, Ram Daddy, as a set, as opposed to, like, yoinking different things around, so I'd like another, like, monitor, I think. But I'll worry about that later. For now, we'll manage. If the players don't have a nomad or nope, that's a DM info thing. If the players don't have a nomad or vehicle vehicly of any kind. The destination is 5 bus stops away. 5 bus stops and 7 minute walk away. Is 5 bus stops and a 7-minute walk away from the pickup point from the pickup. You know, this will be a lot of monotonous work, but soon enough, I think this is a decent start to this one-shot. I think next week I'll try to get started on another one, but honestly, I'll make no promises for even being here with how much is gonna be going on. But also, let's cast a vote. Do we leave it as T-Pain and decide it later, or do you have a better, like, person's name to put for this quote? Because I don't know if T-Pain would actually like it if he was just slapped into a fucking cyberpunk. I'm still sitting here like, it's so funny, but I'm not sure it's legal. If anyone has any suggestions as to who to put here, that'd be great. Morgan Blackhand would not say this, so don't suggest him or Johnny Silverhand. Speaking of, Johnny's dead. We're not putting him here. If there's no suggestions, we're gonna go see who is live. There's a lot of people live right now. It looks like one of my friends is... Ooh, okay. I didn't know this game was out. Atari Nintendo. Just get all the suit. Oh, wait. Did you see the logo? Like in the... You know what? I'll show you. Cyberpunk Red, Scream Sheet, logos. This is actually one that was in the kit for different logos, is Segotari. J-Pain. Good to go. Now... Let's see. We are gonna go say hi to one of my friends that I actually had collabed with a few months ago. And I'm streaming Drake Blue. Come say hi. Will do. We're just gonna raid my friend Mitsuki and show her some love support, cause we love everyone, including ourselves, and I don't really know what else to say. Why am I getting so many Snapchat messages? Anyway, apparently she's playing a Princess Peach game that I didn't know that came out recently. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. I normally people have like chat messages and an emote that go with it, but show up and say death to Arasaka. And with that, good night.